Oh, yep, watch your chair.
Wow.
The camera.
Steady, steady.
Let me shake your hand again.
I'm a pretty outdoorsy person, so I kind of just thought figuring out how to hunt wouldn't be that hard to do on my own. You just get a gun and go hiking and then shoot something, right? But after taking hunter education, I realized just how much thought and planning goes into each and every hunt. How do I know what license to get? Where do I get a firearm? Who's gonna make sure I'm field dressing the legal way? How big of a cooler do I need for the meat? How do I get a giant animal home in my tiny car? One of the reasons I wanted to make this series was because most how to hunt videos assume that you already have a certain level of knowledge about hunting. If you don't have any knowledge about hunting and you don't have any friends or family to help, it turns out that people like you and me need what's called a hunting mentor. And I know just the person to ask about getting one. Hi,
Hey,
Jason.
Crystal.
How's
Come on
it going?
in. Fantastic. Have a seat.
So, I've decided to take up big game hunting.
Excellent.
And I went to hunter education, and I don't actually think I can do this by myself. There's so many things that you have to do. I thought I could just take my outdoorsiness, add a gun, and then a hunting license and go hunting. So, why are you laughing? Okay, I've realized this too. I'm wondering if you know anybody who might be able to mentor me, be my hunting mentor.
Let me call up my buddy Matt,
Okay,
and I think that he might be able to help you out.
cool.
Let's give him a call.
This is Matt.
Matt, it's Deech. How are you?
How are you, brother? I'm doing pretty good.
Excellent. Hey, remember a couple weeks ago when we met up, you were telling me about how the last few years you've been taking out a lot of newbie adults and how much fun that's been?
Yeah, totally.
I just so happen to have someone in my office today, her name's Crystal, who could really use a mentor for this fall.
Oh, you think I'm the guy for the job, huh?
I do. I think it'd be a good fit.
And you say Crystal's there with you?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Crystal. I'm Matt. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
You as well. And you're interested in going hunting, huh?
Yep, I guess so.
That's what they tell you, huh?
Yep.
Well, tell me, why do you want to go hunting, and what is it that you'd like to hunt?
I have no idea what I want to hunt right now. I just know I want to hunt big game, and I have been turkey hunting before.
This is about to get really boring. I go on and on about how important game meat is to my family and organic protein. So while I'm doing that, let me tell you about something else. It was easy for me to find someone to introduce me to a hunting mentor because almost everyone I work with hunts. If you don't have daily access to the hunting community like I do, there are websites, Facebook groups, and even apps that will help pair you with a hunting mentor. Colorado Parks and Wildlife also offers novice hunter programs, which provide guidance and equipment for your first hunt. That's actually what Jason's job is as a statewide hunter outreach coordinator. Pretty cool, huh?
Bigger
Yeah.
amount of meat. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that those sound like really good reasons, and I think those mirror some of my own as well.
Oh.
Myself and my family, like wife and kids, all hunt, and we take a lot of pride in only consuming the protein that we harvest as well. That's one of our goals that we've had for several years now. So we also do our own butchering. So that's something, if you're interested, I'd be happy to show you down the road if you choose to continue on this path. And so what I would be glad to do is just tell you what I know, tell you some of my experiences, help you understand some things that might be difficult to figure out with hunting, use some resources so that we can try to find some access and figure out just the type of hunt that works for you and what you want out of this.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a mountain hunt because I really like going to the mountains. So
does everybody else.
Yeah.
Welcome to Colorado.
So the draw has already passed, right? And I don't know how to get a license for one of those. So is that something you can help me figure out? How to, I don't even know where to start, but is that something you know about?
Yeah, I think
That's going to be one of a dozen things
okay,
that
good.
we can talk about. And yeah, there are some options. And,
Okay.
and Jason, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I think you covered it, and I think what I can do unless Crystal has any more questions, I'll get Crystal your contact information, and then you guys can be in touch and start ironing out those details.
Cool.
Perfect. Well, then, Crystal, and we'll set up some time together to go over all this stuff.
All right. Thank you so much, Matt.
Great to
It's
meet
Matt,
you.
right?
And it was, yeah,
Okay,
Matt.
okay.
And it's great to meet you. And Jason, thanks for giving us the opportunity.
You bet. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like he's really great. That was fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. I'll let you know how it goes.
Good luck.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. See ya.
It seems like this Matt guy could be pretty useful. In the next episode, he's going to teach me how to read the big game brochure. And if he can help me figure out how to read that incredibly intimidating document, I think we're going to have a good partnership. See if you can find someone to take you under their wing. Or sign up for a novice hunter program. Talk to somebody about hunting today. This could be a friend or a relative, a coworker, or someone at Colorado Parks and Wildlife. You can even talk to your own kids. Let me know who you talk to by leaving a comment below. I want to hear about it.
Hey everyone, thanks for following along on my big game hunting journey. Hunting license dollars are a super important source of funding for the wildlife conservation work that Colorado Parks and Wildlife does for all species in Colorado, not just the game species you can hunt. So we want to make it as easy as possible for you to buy a hunting license. If you've ever thought about going hunting or just considered the possibility, be sure to hit up our website or give us a call for more information. We'll link all the information in the YouTube description. If you like this video series and you want to see more videos that we make at Colorado Parks and Wildlife, be sure to subscribe on the YouTube link below.
Thanks for watching.